not join in. So great, congratulations to everyone. You make to the round two of Ideal, and we will not tell you how to do the debate. I guess all of you are quite good debaters. We have seen couple of them. At least I've seen couple of them debating, and so we will primarily share the schedule, the format for the round two, and how you gonna go to the round three. Now, I guess I incorrectly posted on the group that how you make to the round three. Actually, it's a bit complicated for this group as compared to other groups. So I will come to that question separately. Before that, let me just share the PPT. So let me just share my screen.
I'm gonna just put it on presentation mode, please.
Sure. Actually, I'm not using. Okay, I got it. Let
Okay,
me do that.
it's completely your control.
So, sir, have you shared something on the group?
Is it working? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's visible.
Perfect. So congratulations. Now what we are looking is primarily the round two, which is going to be the three versus three. That's the biggest difference between round one and round two. Now you're shifting to actual debate, which is three versus three, and you all have your teams with your states. Now, how you mingle with your team, how you get to know, because likely there's a possibility that you might not know other team members, other folks of your team. So that's the most crucial part. What we are looking at, these are the six themes which we will debate for round two. For the round three, which is going to be the semi-final, the finals, it's going to be open across the SDGs because we are expecting the kids who are the best will go to the round three. But here we are focusing primarily on these six SDGs. Now again, we are looking at round two, which will happen from 28, 27, 28, 29. In the final, we will invite Harish, Natarajan, Bran, Wong, and Sharmila. And letter of recommendation is primarily for this group, which goes to the finals and semi-finals. So whoever goes there, we will touch base with you. So you get your LORs and all from these international debaters. Now the same. We are looking at qualifying round. It's a knockout. Matter, manner, method. You need not to be told. You are excellent debaters. That's why you have reached over here. Now that's primarily the most important part, the structure. We will follow a very simple structure in the round two because you are forming a team with new fellows. When you move to the round three, we will come to more sophisticated version, which is World School Debating Championship format, which is three versus three, but have a lot of more add-ons to it. Now, what we are looking at that on whatever the day, either Monday or the Tuesday, each team member will tell us on the group that this is particularly the coach of their team. Correct. So if we know that X person is the coach, they will come a couple of hours prior, minimum of 45 minutes prior, and do the toss of the coin with us. And they will get the topic, they will get the side, proponent, opponent, correct. And they will communicate with your team members. Now, once that's done, that's why it's minimum of 45 minutes preparation. For some, it will be high. Now, the second part is that each team, so for example, the proponent will first speaker will speak for 3 minutes, the opposition will speak for the 3 minutes, the first speaker, and then subsequently, the second speaker from the proponent side speaking for the second 3 minutes, again 3 minutes and 3 minutes. Now, simple squid, there is no POI allowed because 3 minutes is a limited time for a speaker to do any introduction. So someone, any kind of interruption will not really sort of break the flow. It's good if the speech time is 7 minutes, which is the World School Debating Championship, but on a 3 minutes, the POI doesn't make much sense because there is no point of interruption. That's one. So you looking at primarily 3 minutes each speaker. Now who goes first, second, third? That gonna be your team's call that the captain will tell us. So we are prepared. When you come at whatever your time is, we know as a team, uh, moderators, that this is gonna be the flow. Because at this round we are not looking at judging by ourselves. This round we are looking at the national debaters or teachers or people who are part of the debating circle from India coming in this round. In the next round, the semi-finals and the finals, we are looking at international debaters, CAs, Harish, Branch, Sharmila coming, but this time it's going to be the national from Indians, but these not going to be an ugly team. So that's why you need to put that order. The coach, the captain need to mention to us that this is the flow that we are going ahead with. So that's why that's a part of the coach to play for. Now for the schedule part, you can see that I'm looking at the Monday schedule, 27th of September. Uh, we are looking, so for example, if there's a match between Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, if the match is at 4:45, the captain for both the teams will come at 3 p.m. There they will get the motion, and after the flip of the coin, that which side you are getting. And you can see now, to make it more easy, we have given you also the themes over here. So you have themes, correct? It's not the outer world, whole universe. We are primarily looking at themes. And on that day at 3, you will get the exact topic. And you need not to worry about the schedule. We will share everything on your groups. So you have all the schedule with that. Now, this was much more for the younger group, but still we ask, because now from here onwards, what's the most important thing that we are not solving is primarily that how do you talk to your fellow team members, which we leave to you because you are very senior, correct? That we need to intervene in. So we expect or not expect, we sort of just a reference from our side that you do your introduction, at least your name, your grade and your state. So for example, I'm coming from say Uttar Pradesh. I know that two more students are from Uttar Pradesh, so I can save their number and talk to them that when we need to see each other before the matches. Correct. That's primarily up to you how to do that. And then on the Saturday, we are looking you informing us that this is our captain. So that's why it's important that you do in couple of days. Today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. By the Saturday evening, you tell us that this is our concerned person, and we will directly talk to them. And then this is primarily just for the reference that we are primarily talking about SDGs. So we have identified the best SDGs sources for you. But again, the universe is there. You can primarily go and research by yourself. And again, these reference will be shared in the PPT. So you can go and look upon those links, those URLs. With that, let me go directly to your Q&A. Yeah. Now you can go one by one. Shaurya Jain, you go first.
Hi, sir. Good evening. So, sir, two things. Firstly, as you mentioned that we have to be in communication with our team. So, regarding that, could something be done as we get their phone numbers or something like that could be done? And secondly, sir, about the structure of the debate. So, you mentioned how we're going to debate in Asian parliamentary. So, are the speaker rules going to be in Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, and Whip? Or how is it going to work? So, if you could explain us a little more about the speaker rules, because it really varies from debate to debate. So, that'd be great.
Exactly. So let the first part, I guess that's also crucial. So as I mentioned, you all part of the WhatsApp group. Anyone here not part of the WhatsApp group? I think every one of you. So once you do the introduction, by the nature of introduction, so for example, if I say that my name is Kamil and I'm coming from UP, as I mentioned, that you can see that the idea that I'm doing my introduction, that means I'm the part of the UP team. So you can see if you are, fellow UP debater, you can save my number. We can save our number and talk to each other from there. That's first question. I guess that's clear. Second is we are looking at a very clean structure that though captain is there, but the captain doesn't mean he's the prime minister or he's the first speaker. The captain is primarily more for the administration part, the person who we will be communicating, because then we ask this person particularly that you need to be at the time of toss of the coin. You need to tell us that 1 2 3 is the order of the speaker. Now order of the speaker, we're not giving any quote unquote whip or prime minister or something else. It's primarily same speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3 for us. And now that order will also be decided by your team. There is no role we are playing over there.
So when I initially asked you if there would be PM, DPM, or whip, I didn't ask as if you would label them that way. So I was just asking, do we have to stick to their roles? Like, for example, a
yes,
whip
okay,
ideally in a debate shouldn't add any constructives. So
okay, so I got it. Like I explained it. So what we are looking at, correct. So the both the primarily let's talk about. Okay, we will put that as part of the PPT. The idea is that the role expectation from each speaker, if that's what you are asking for. Is that what you're asking for?
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm just iterating, and I will ask my team to put it on the PPT. So you have a clear expectation that who's going at what number 1 2 3. So they follows and fulfill at least those criteria that need to be done by them. So the first proponent need to not just do whatever his side's argument is, but primarily define the motion. That's primarily the most important speech. So even if your opponent not agree with your definition of the motion, but still that onus lies with the first speaker, the proponent kind of prime minister, that what we are talking about. That's very crucial for us in terms of the proposition. Then second speaker from both sides, we are looking that they will go to the the deputy or the opposition and give them some kind of rebuttal. Some part will be there. And the third is primarily the reply speech. No points will be entertained in terms of the last speaker from both the sides. But as I said, we will add that as the part of the PPT. Anyone with the question? Gauri, yeah, you go.
I have a few doubts, actually, a couple of doubts. So I really don't understand the round structure. So we will be judged as a team, and the teams, I don't really understand how that works, like who passes on to round 3. And then number 2, regarding the third speaker role, will the third speaker be allowed to introduce new examples and stuff like that, or do they have to stick strictly to whatever was introduced in the debate?
Okay, the third speaker is not allowed to add any new argument to the debate. As I said, I guess that's the same question your
No.
previous one asked. So we will.
No, my question was,
okay.
My question was, can they add new examples, like analogies, examples, not arguments?
Yes, that's surely there. Very much.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, you had 2 questions. One was related to the how you make to the round 3.
Yeah, just the round structures in general.
Okay, so I guess it's my bad. I put it incorrectly over there. Look, we have actually more team than expected in this particular group, say 10 to 12. So it's not like you wins and you go. It's like the round 1. So you have to only for this category, you have to wait till the last match that who makes. It's going to be like the cricket, IPL. That is also, so for example, after each match, you will get the results. This time you will get the results, the feedback, everything, because we have an external adjudicator coming that you will receive just after the match. So for sure that if let's suppose the match is between Maharashtra and Delhi wins, correct? So that's you will know. So for surely the Maharashtra has kind of not going ahead with the matches. That's very much sure. If you lose, then you are out. But still, we are looking at 4 teams reaching to the semi-finals, 2 semi-finals. But we will be ended after this particular, because we have 10 teams over here. So we will be end up after this round 5 teams. So then the criteria will be the highest scores, which will be the adjudicators will be sharing after each and every round. So that's why you have to, the winners of each match will have to wait till the last match get finished. Yes, Kavya.
Yeah, so firstly, I'm sort of unfamiliar with the entire concept of an Asian parliamentary debate. So, do I need to worry about the exact duty and criteria necessary to be president or whip?
Okay, so leave the term Asian parliamentary. I guess the World School Debating Championship will come. That we will again do the orientation. But for them, like consider this as a pure, simple 3 versus 3 debate. Leave the word Asian parliamentary, if that helps.
All right, and one more
regarding the rule, look, it's important because that's primarily as a team expectation is. What's the point of you being a part of team if it's not coming in a flow? So you consider that as writing in college essay, a college application, that the first paragraph is primarily doing a great introduction, and then here in between you are adding, and at the end you are concluding. If you're not, all of you are doing independent arguments, then what's the point of a team? You are doing 3 separate debates. That's why the role of each team members come in place, and that's why you need to coordinate.
All right, and one more question. Will we be having separate time slots for rebuttals, or will that be included in the debate? Do we pose the question?
Within the debate, no external POIs.
Okay, thank you.
I guess there are no more questions. So
I have no question.
Sir, I have
done. Sorry. Okay. Has anyone any question? You can ask now. Kavita, you have a question? Go,
sir, could you explain the format? I'm not familiar with this one.
Okay, so
Sir, am I
sure. So no, this was an interruption on my side. So there are three team members on both sides. So we have A versus B, three from A side and three from the B side. The idea is that the one who's going for the side, the proponent, the first speaker speaks for the 3 minutes, and then the opposition comes and speak for the 3 minutes, and then this motion will go onwards till the last speaker of the second side. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Kavi? That's
So,
first part. That's first part. Second is, as I mentioned, that we are looking at a coherent debate. What does it mean? We mean that you are a part of a team. That means your thought process, your ideas are coming together. You are not separately, though you are like separate entities, but it's a combined speech. So that's why the question your fellow team members, asked earlier is that is there a role to each speaker? That's true. That's always there because you are a part of a team. So we are expecting that role to be played out by each and every speaker.
sir, and when will we be given the topics?
You will be given the topics, minimum of 45 minutes, and it can go to 1 hour or 2 hours, but minimum 45 minutes prior to your debate time. So there will be on each day, 27, 28, 29, there will be flip of the toss ceremony. There you will join, or your captain will join along with the opponent captain.
Sir, who will be the captain?
Okay, that your team. So Kavita, which state you are coming from?
I'm actually Subiksha. I'm from Tamil Nadu.
Okay, your name is showing Kavita, Tamil Nadu. So first you need to touch base with your fellow students, fellow team members from the Tamil Nadu team. Then you yourself will tell us, you three kind of agree. That's your leadership skills, that which one come. It's more about the availability of time. Correct. So for example, you are in 10 to 12, might have multiple commitments. So who is available over there? That's you decide and you tell us. Because otherwise you all three need to come, and then we need to ensure that all three of you are there at the tossing of the coin. So that's why we say that why don't we have a captain? Otherwise asking everyone to come at that time.
And one more question, sir. So again,
Mhm.
this is going to be the major theme is SDGs. So last time we were given 7 main SDGs, right, sir? So is the focus going to be on those 7 or generally SDGs?
Okay, I guess you missed that part. So when we share the schedule with you, now we are also giving you specific SDG.
Okay, sir.
So from
Okay.
Thursday onward, you need to focus on particular SDGs.
Okay,
Sure.
sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now, Shreya, you
Uh,
can go.
yeah, so the debate is going to be impromptu, right? So do we get to use internet during the 45-minute prep time?
Yes, very much. So
Okay, thank you.
you will get to use the internet. And second, while the debate, you need to put your cameras on. That's important.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
With that, let me go. Shaurya, I guess I answered your question or still there.
So, hi, I had another question. I didn't understand the qualification process and what's the next round after this. That was very vague. Could you answer that again?
Sure. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so uh, in your category, we have 10 teams in this round. And for the semifinals, only the 4 will go. Correct, because you can the structure of semifinals, there will be 2 semifinals, and whoever wins go to the finals. Now, what we will do that after each and every match, the one who wins, they have the chance to go to the semifinals. So the one who kind of lost, they're out of the game. Now, whoever wins, they have to wait till the last match of all your categories. And how will we decide that out of 5, who is making to the round 2 is based your score. So after each match, the external adjudicator will tell you who wins and also give you the scores, the team cumulative scores. I hope that's make it clear. Shaurya, is that okay? Cool. Anjali, can you take question? Give me a second. I'm just putting my charger on.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Please go ahead. Ask questions.
Ma'am, I had just one more question.
Hmm.
Regarding the scores, will it be like a cumulative team scores going against each other? Will it be comparative individual speaker scores and the team which has the most comparative scores wins, that kind of
It's
thing?
going to be a total team score. So,
Okay.
though you are getting evaluated individually, all of you are getting evaluated on manner, matter, method. The fact is that we will take a total team score and see which are the top 4 teams that are coming in, who can go next. Because as you can understand, a semi-final needs to have, the finals has to have 2 teams come to it, which means the semi-final will have 4 teams come to it, right? So it's going to be the total team scores. It's not going to be, I mean, we will evaluate the team of Rajasthan versus the team of Haryana versus the team of Tamil Nadu, for example. Does
Okay,
that
ma'am.
answer?
Thank you. Yes,
Sure.
thank you, ma'am.
So go ahead, Parth. I mean, you all
Ma'am,
can go one by one. Yeah.
when is
go
the
ahead.
match is going to
Ma'am,
be?
Sorry, can you be louder, please?
When is the
ma'am,
match
the
going to be?
One at a time. So just go, the gentleman, please go first. I'm just using my phone so I can't make out who's speaking. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, I'll ask. I was asking if we will have like a speaker tab as well. So like all the individual speaker scores of that round, like we'll be able to see it on a leaderboard or something like that.
No. We will not do that. We will give you a cumulative scores.
Yeah,
for
no.
example-
Like, I was just asking in general, of course, like whatever decision you make, because in some tournaments they have it this way that after the rounds they just show you how well you did individually as well.
Here, because we've got very senior adjudicators who are coming in, we've given them the liberty to tabulate the score while we are watching it and declare the results, because they can spend more time on the feedback. That's the way we've designed it as against the round 1, right? Where we do not consciously give you feedback. So
Yeah,
you won't be able to see it on the leaderboard, but we hear you. It's
yeah,
an
that's
interesting
one.
idea.
And look, so in the round 3, you will get that part. So
Yeah.
as I said, that you move up, because of the last round, we are looking at giving additional perks from our side to the best speaker, not the best team, but the best speaker, whether it's the letter of recommendation or the other things that we have. So that we need to know that who is the best, not the best team, that will surely be known to everyone, but the best speaker of the tournament will come primarily from the semi-finals or finals. So student who reach to this stage and not go to the semi-finals, not likely they will not become the best speaker of the tournament. The one who reach to semi-finals and finals can become the potential best speakers.
All right. So I can see Ritika. You want to go next,
I wanted
Ritika?
to ask, what are the rubrics for the leaderboard?
Kamal, you shared that slide. Maybe you can just flash that once again for the reference.
Sure. Let me do that.
Okay, thank you.
So this is obviously the basics. So for example, considering the level, and I'm hoping that once you reach to the semi-finals or the finals, the level will go up. So then we will moving just beyond the matter. We will look at the construct that you are making. Correct. But that terminology we will introduce when we do the orientation for the final round.
I have one more question regarding, like, will we be getting certificates past each round we pass, or is that not going to be there?
Everybody is getting certificates for the rounds they end at. Kamal, just see Sarah is requesting for mics to be unmuted. But so, for example, the first round of folks that we've eliminated will get participation certificates. The next round will, get semi-finalists or state team selected certificate. The next set will get a semi-finalist, finalist, and winners.
Okay, ma'am.
Sarah,
Thank
can you unmute yourself now? Sarah, DPSI observer.
Yes. So, folks, I mean, we are hoping, and the younger ones are doing a great job on it. All of them have taken to introductions very nicely, which is that talk to us. You've already done that, by the way, as a group. So you introduced yourself, you put your classes, you put your school. but we would like you to follow the format of saying Anjali Tiwari, grade 11, Shriram School, Gurgaon. So team Gurgaon, team Haryana, right? Because we want you guys to be able to identify who are your other two counterparts and create your little WhatsApp group. That's what works best. And we expect you all to be able to be mature enough to do that if the youngsters can do it. In terms of team dynamics, so the questions that are getting posted on the group is obviously you will split your research work under the SDG. And I think, Kamal, you've been kind enough to give them a theme right now, right? Rather than getting them to work on 7 of them, I believe you have in the schedule circulated the theme that every team is getting the competition on. You could put that up, Kamal, if you would like to. What we've done at the back end, obviously, is to say that if we are going to talk to 12 states in the country, what are the common sustainable development goals that impact them? So you will see, and I'm just sorry, I'm happy to take this from a phone. But if you see, you will see something like I'm looking at this match at 6:15 to 7 p.m. between Delhi versus Karnataka. These are two metros, and hence they are discussing the topic of sustainable cities and communities. Whereas you will see Punjab versus Rajasthan discussing a different theme. So we've tried to sort of say, okay, West Bengal and Gujarat are at the shores. So can they actually discuss the sustainable development goals of life below water? So there's a lot of thinking that has gone back into which theme to give. But obviously these are broader themes. We would like you to go to hellomotions.com. We would like you to go to some sources to figure out what are the other topics under which the under sites under which some topics are generated from these sustainable development goals. Do that, break that up amongst yourself as a research group. Because the topic is anyways getting to be known to you on the day of the match, right? And obviously 45 minutes prior, you just quickly deciding it's for or against. I hope that answers your question. Yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, can you please show the slide that shows the second day of the debate motions,
We
ma'am?
just circulate it. So just post this call. We didn't want to circulate it before the call. We will circulate it so that you have it handy with you and you can go through it thoroughly, right?
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
So apart from WhatsApp group, Sarah, I'm sure you will figure out any other questions that we haven't taken. Please go ahead.
Parth, you have a question again, I guess.
Yeah, I was asking if like on the schedule that you showed, if it says our time is at 4:30, so does that mean that we'll be given our motion at 4:30?
Kamal, I think you should just run through one example because I
Okay.
need you to all be cognizant of the time. We can't be shifting the time because the adjudicators have locked that in. So Kamal, just walk through the day for any one team, for instance.
Sure. So let's suppose we have a match between, say, Chhattisgarh versus Rajasthan at 4:45. So now by Saturday evening, we will have the captains from both the sides. So we expect them to join us. We will share the link at 3 p.m. They both will join. We will do the virtual, rolling of the coin, and then they will tell you the motions as well as your side. So 3 p.m. the tossing of the coin ceremony will happen, and we are looking only the captains to join in. And the captain will tell us, the
Would it
order of
be,
the.
sorry, actually on 27th, which is Monday, like our school has exams going on. So would it be possible to like shift the time slot for Rajasthan because the exam gets over at around 3:30? So since we have multiple papers.
30. Anyway, so then like one is obviously we are looking at finishing the ceremony by 3:15. So your it's primarily 15 minutes, and the second is that you can pick someone else to be your captain.
No, but still like the preparation time will be reduced, right? Even if that happens.
So is that Part speaking, right?
Yeah.
Part just put us an individual request because we'll have to just look at it by end of the day.
All right.
Not that we have the liberty to change it too much because we've sort of slotted the adjudicators, the senior adjudicators, and the junior ones. So just put that individual request, but I'll encourage you all to please, if it's not a very urgent reason, please stick to the timings. That's why we were very clear that we should just give them the time slot so that they can free up their calendars for the day. And we hear you on the preparation time. Yes, Kamal. So is that clear to everybody? You've got the team captains coming in. He's doing the coin toss. He's getting the motion that he can circulate back to the team. Because of the coin toss, he's figuring out whether you guys are going for or against. I think that's a lot of data that you will have to be able to do a good job out of your match that day. Yes, please. Any other questions? Kamal, I can see some hands up. Would you like to invite them? Sanvi, Gauri, do you want to go next? Kamal, are they not able to unmute themselves?
No. Now I guess I've shifted the settings so everyone can let me
So
do that.
Sanvi, Gauri, we are assuming that you've asked your questions. Is that all right?
Ma'am, I have one more question, ma'am. It's just regarding the fact that so the people who will be going earlier, they'll have, I mean, later, as in 7 to 7:45, they'll have more time to prepare for the motion. Ma'am?
Yes, Kamal.
Sorry, repeat. Can you repeat your question?
Yeah, sure. So people who are going at 7 to 7:45, their motion will be like later timings. Their motion will be released same that time itself, 3 to 3:15. So they'll get extra time to prepare. That's just my question.
That's true.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. If there are no further questions, then what we will do is, sorry, I can still see some hands up. Sanvi part, are you done?
I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So like, will the people whose time is later on, like, I think somebody asked the question right now at 7:30, they get extra time? Is that true?
Kamal, we just answered this question. Are you declaring all the motions at around 3 o'clock, right?
Yes, that's true. So the one who's at the end of the day, look, it's primarily false that whoever is your opponent, they will have the same preparation time as you. But team, so if your slot is at 3 versus someone at 5, obviously they will have more time.
Okay, but like, isn't it kind of an unfair advantage to the teams who have it later on because they can prepare better for whatever their motion is, since they have 3 hours, 4 hours?
No, I don't think so. Look, it's not vary a lot. That's one. And second is like it's primarily random. So we are not looking at giving any kind of preference to anyone. So it's just a random by nature. It's like you playing cricket. If you know even the the pitch is XX, it's like primarily the random nature.
All right.
But it was clear to you, right? Both the teams opposing to each other are getting the same time.
Yeah.
Right? So any which way you are debating against each other. I do see some more hands go on. Kamal, you had